in the red zone as he comes in fourth in touchdown receptions. It's the Lions and the Packers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, you look at our featured team here. They're squaring off against a very tough unit to throw against.
And this is not one of the better passing offenses in the league to begin with, Brandon. And to illustrate that point, they're down near the bottom of the power ranking, so the focus is going to need to be on possession-type throws. Whether they're trying to use their running backs or tight ends a little bit more, the big thing is to make sure the quarterback gets it out of his hands quickly to his receivers, and they hope to gain an advantage that way.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety. This offense has the lead here in the first quarter. Now they're looking to extend that lead down at field goal range.
Ready?
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And that's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a and deep.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Garrett Wilson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scan. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Let's go now.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He is going to find Hill here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 26. A third down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that
a solid drive here has this offense in really good position. Can they finish the drive off? Let's find out. It's 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On second down, here's Barkley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Hurts fumbles it. Place to fumble down here in the red zone. At least they got it. They'll have another shot. Or no, they won't have another shot. It's going to be 4th down. Maybe they can at least salvage 3.
And they were thinking 6 points because at this position of the field, it's go time, right? You take your shots at the end zone. They weren't able to do that one. So you look over at the sideline. There's the head coach saying, oh, heck, kick it. Field goal time.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. And able to catch it on the... We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15.
On the set.
Lawrence going to throw again. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 9, 2nd and 5.
Opposite. Block it. Kill.
Now Lawrence. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Alert. 10.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Check pink, green, yellow, orange, red, white, black, white.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will cut the lead down to just 2. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw it a bit closer here in this. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession in the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And quickly they get to the line. On first down, Hurts. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. On third down, Lawrence. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A potential turning point in a one-score game. What can this defense do as they look to hold on to their second half lead? And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Now Lawrence. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
The kick by Gold is good, and they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them. On second down, Montgomery. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, it's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on. So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. On third down, Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Holding, offense.
They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Still third down.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Throwing is Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hill. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to... Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go. Lawrence. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So in this defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the fourth quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Here we go.
Hurts. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. Fourth quarter, close game. Third down, here we go.
Check, check, opposite. Block it, kill. Alert. Check.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And this is caught. He hits more. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the...
Opposite. Clear.
On first and 10 is Spiller. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
Block it. Kill. Alert. Hand.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets this out to Spiller. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. That leads us to a first and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
But they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on first and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Lawrence will throw. Touchdown, Packers! Richie James from 3 yards out. And the Packers have taken a fourth quarter lead. This defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop.
Opposite. Block it.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Well, this defense already down on the scoreboard here in a one-score game. They need a stop. They need a quick stop. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. On the return, Jackson. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good... He's back to throw. Connecting with Hill. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Second and 10. He'll look to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 18. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it. So it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big play.
Hurts will throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Lawrence. This will be caught. Judy. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. So a big kick coming for Robbie Gould. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? So the incomplete pass there, but the roughing the passer call bails them out.
Which means you have to stay on the field on defense longer because you've given the offense free snaps, not to mention the free yardage after that mistake.
But first down, Hurts. And that's caught inside the 30. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So advantage Packers here. They'll possess the ball first with a chance to win it here in overtime. This taken in at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now come the Packers for their next drive as we take a look at the playoff race in the NFC coming into the weekend. As we know, they have already clinched the NFC North, a wild card game waiting for them to open the postseason, and they have earned the right to host it, Charles, in front of the home crowd.
And this is a division with a lot of history and legacy. And if you're a team to take the crown out of this group, you've already proven you're one of the names to watch in the NFC playoffs. I think they'll be an incredibly tough out in the postseason.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, second and a yard. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, these two teams faced off earlier in the year, right around mid-season, back in Week 9. And it was the Packers who won that game on the road, so they'll be trying to win the season series here at home in Lambeau.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Check, opposite, block it.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Going up the gun, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Alert, 10. Check, opposite, block it.
First throw of overtime for Trevor Lawrence. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. On now is the Packers punter. On for a very important punt here in overtime. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here's Jackson. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now.
Well, their defense did the job, got off the field without giving up any points. And now, Charles, all they need here is a field goal, and they get the victory.
Yeah, and this is the way I love overtime. I'm one of those really old school guys that like sudden death right from the beginning. That we've got it now because any points wins the game. On defense, get a safety, a pick six, fumble return, you can win it as well. So I'm really looking forward to this series and see how both sides play.
2nd and 5 now. Hurts gets this out to Saquon Barkley. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he is going to have the Lions first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Packers pick it up. Past the 20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here.